Hello and welcome to my Photoshop tutorial. In this tutorial, I will tell you about the most commonly used tools in Photoshop. It is used in every type of photography editing. So we will start with the image, this one. You can open it from here or you can just drag it. It will open up. So firstly, I will talk about selection. Selection can be done in three ways. So firstly, a general selection like a box, which you can do it from here, or a square or a round shape from here or like this anywhere. In this is a fine tool selection, and the first one means that if you have like existing selection and you don't want it, you just want a new one with your own style and type, so you just start like this one. If you will click here, it will start and go whatever you want, wherever you want to select, for example like this. So this one will make your custom shape, but by selecting the first one it will tell you only it. So if you want to make this selection and ignore this one, so it will start again with the new one. But you want to add something to in this selection, like you want to retain this one also to select this one, so you have to take this second one. This will what I will do, it will not touch this existing one, so it will make a new one like this. So you have the two selections, and if you want to make third, you can go on and it can go on. It is used for fine tuning. I will tell you later on in this same episode. If you want to subtract something like that which do not disturb these two, like for example half of this you don't want, so you just want to do it, it will remove the half one, but it will not affect other. So if you want to remove everything except this one, so you will just select this one. All will be removed except this. So these are the four types of things you can use. So now when it comes to automatic, it works like a similar color. It works in, usually it's a very shortcut method, but it's really not that much reliable. So it can be used nicely. For example, we want to select the sky, so it selects very quickly, but as you can see it just select added up the top of the image. So what we can do, we can use this one and we will remove the selection one, because we don't want to remove everything but just from here. So we will roughly, I will do it roughly. So you can see that this is not selected, only sky is selected. There's other way. If you want to select that this thing, the object select, you can go into selection and inverse. This will deselect the sky and select all the things down here. So it is useful for complex things. So you can just select the simple things and just inverse it back, it will do this your selection. So for selection you can use the selected things like brush. It will not affect your this area but only this area. So like this, see, it will only affect your this area. So selection works this way also to make a selective editing. Thirdly, there is a crop image, which is fairly easy. There is a new thing which is the heal. Like you can see some impurities from here, you don't like it, so we'll do for content aware. So means it will take account this what's the texture going around, and it just remove this thing. See, and if you want to drag it. So it will remove and make your image more focused on what you want, like this. Oh, just single click will be fine. Yeah, as you can see now it looks, it will remove all these impurities. Thirdly, we can say that there is a brush tool. This is its opacity. It's like how lightly you want your details, and if you want to full its opacity, it will have full dark image. There is a one more tool. Interestingly, there is this thing, sponge. So if you want to make some image, some part of your image more saturated, for example you want to show that there is a strong sunlight hitting the back, so we'll just saturate it flow is 55 typically I use. It's a medium approach. So just make it like this. So you can see it will increase the in the saturation at the back. So what you see that there is a strong sunlight in the back. It makes somehow this effect. And similarly, if you don't like some saturation in some specific part, for example like this tone, so we can just remove it like this 2 times 3 times, and it will be mixed with normal one and it will become normal. So if you want to make with the vibrance, then just take it out. If you want to make with the saturation, now it's with the saturation. So I do prefer vibrance one because it's not very hard. There is one more tool like brush called history brush. If you want something back to the original one, for example you don't like it now, so we'll just put it and it will bring back all the original details. You remember we remove something from here? Yep, this one. So this will bring back all the pictures to its original position. There is dodge and burn tool. Dodge means it will just bright up your things, your midtones, as you can see from here. I have set this exposure to 37. It's not very hard. If you want to make it very hard, it's the same. It will just add light like this. So if you want to make something more brighter somewhere, like this thing, this area, this type of light, as you can see, you can make it. And similarly, the burn thing will darken your image. If you want to make it some more darker, like here, like this, now you can see there is a strong effect of like there is some light coming. This is an outdoor picture, but in the indoor picture you can show it like the light coming from the window like this. And lastly, there is again, I will come to the selection tool. If you want to make some specific light things, so you can like make it like here, like make this one. And one more thing, interestingly, if you want to make selection of your straight lines, hold down the shift button and your selection will be very straight, as you can see now. This, see, it will not move, only move in specific directions like this, again like this, straight. These lines are very straight, so you can do it a burn it specifically, you can dodge it and do whatever you like to do. So this will make some effect in your photo. This is the basic editing tool, and in the next episodes we will start the main thing. Thank you.